All right, hey guys, happy Friday, and today we've got a really impressive piece in from Phoibos Watch. Ethan reached out to me just about a week and a half ago and asked me if I'd like to look at this piece. Super excited to get to look at it. I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you guys are into Phoibos watches and you've watched these videos on Phoibos watches, you know that they make their watches in production runs of so many pieces, and they're smart in doing that because they don't have a lot of overstock sitting around. So if you guys are interested in jumping on this watch, my point is, it will sell out fast. Both the models, both the colorways available are going to sell out incredibly fast, and people are going to get grumpy about it, and they're going to actually probably start selling on eBay for more than they're actually going for initially. So I'm just getting that out of the way. If you guys are interested in this watch or any other watch at the Phoibos website, use code OFD10 at checkout, and you guys can get a 10% discount. Now, any Phoibos watch I've had always comes with the same information and paperwork. Here you guys have your international warranty card. You can see this is an automatic watch, but very consistent in all of their paperwork. So guys, today we have the PY029B2. This is the blue model. These are available, like I said, in two colorways. There's a blue one and a green one. They sent me out the blue one to check out, and I'm super excited about this. Now, this is in the Eagle Ray line. This is the Eagle Ray compressor diver. Again, PY029B2, if you guys are interested in picking one of these up. I'll leave a link down below to their website, and again, use code OFD10 at checkout to get a 10% discount. Let's talk specifications on this watch. Now, obviously, from the overall view of this and look of it, you guys can tell this is a compressor-style dive watch. You have a 41 millimeter case from side to side here, so it's going to fit most wrists very well. You have a 47 lug tip to lug tip. I measured 14 millimeters of thickness from the case back to the top of the sapphire crystal, and this watch is employing 20 millimeter lug openings. Now, if you guys have seen the Eagle Ray GMT, this watch resembles that watch a whole lot. It looks like they used a lot of the same parts and everything like that. Difference being that is a GMT, a quartz GMT watch. You have a GMT inner rotating bezel with the 24-hour indicators on it, whereas this is definitely a dive style watch. Very, very nicely done. You have these incredibly nice wide baton style hands on the watch like they have on most of the Eagle Ray series. Syringe tips reaching out here to the minute counter, as you can see. Really nice layout on this inner track. You guys can see Roman numerals have been used all the way around, which I think is nice. Clean sweep of that second hand there, reaching all the way out to the seconds track. This watch is running the Seiko NH35 movement, a really good, nice movement, very used by many, many micro brands out there and has a lot of success. It's a very accurate movement, easy to regulate, and will last you years and years. With that movement, you also get date functionality, as you can see over here at the 3 o'clock position. Bring it up here a little closer so we can look at this dial better. You do have applied indices on this watch with polished surrounds, done very, very nice. You have what we'll call the crack in there, just below 12 o'clock position, done very nicely with the little 3 stars underneath. Automatic down here in red and 200 meters. This is 200 meter water resistant watch. I also want to note to you that the date window is framed there, which is very nicely done. We'll zoom back out and take a close look at the hardware and everything on the watch. Now, the bracelet is done very, very nicely. I've seen these bracelets used, I do believe, on their Voyager series, and it's a very nice bracelet, very reminiscent to me of the Seamaster watches or bracelets from Omega with these polished center links with the little rib on them. Very nicely done. This is a very solid, show you guys here, it is a screw link bracelet, which I can't tell you really how nice this bracelet is on a watch at this price point. I'll talk about price here as we get towards the end, but it's just really impressive. Go ahead and open it up. You can see this machine clasp assembly, recessed out, cut out very nicely. Just a very well put together watch. Take a look at the case back real quick, guys. You can see the Phoibos crack in there on the back. Gives you the information about the water resistance, the sapphire crystal being used on the watch. You can see the nice fitment of these in-links to this case, but incredibly well done for what they're asking on these watches. We'll take a closer look at the fit and finish on the top of the watch. You can see the bezel, the outside bezel. Of course, it's non-turning because you have an inner rotating compressor style bezel, which we'll look at here in a minute. But you do have this polished bezel around the top with a coin edge to it. Really, really looks cool. Polishing done on this rib that goes along the side, or this bevel, if you want to call it, underneath this bezel, out the other side, brushing on top and also brushing along the sides. Taking a look at the crowns on the watch, both crowns are actually signed with the Phoibos crack in there. So you guys can see that. Now with the NH35 movement, we'll get a look at this here quickly. You guys do have hacking and hand winding functionality. So you unscrew this crown to the first position, and you can actually wind the watch. Not sure that you guys can hear that. We pull it out to the second position. This was where you can do your date functionality. I'm not going to play with that because I'm not sure if this is set for day or night. Pull it all the way out and you can see this is hacking, so you can actually set the time on the watch. Let's go ahead and get the hands in a better position here. Yeah, so it looks like we're set for morning on this watch. Go ahead and screw down this crown. Both the crowns are screw down crowns, of course, with 200 meters of water resistance. Let's show you how the compressor style bezel on this watch works. We go ahead and screw it. You can see you can turn it in either direction, which is great, but you can set it just like you would on any dive watch. Give it a nice push in, give it a turn, and you can see it locks in position there nicely. So now you can do your timing like you would on any other dive watch. So let's go ahead and pause it for just a second. We'll put this watch on my 7-inch wrist. Definitely stick around for the lume shot, guys, because Phoibos always lays it on heavy. I'm sure this has many layers of super luminova. I'm not sure if it's BGW9 or C3. We'll find out at the end of the video, but just impressive. Look at that beautiful blue gradient dial. Very cool. Let's get this on my wrist. All right, so here's the watch on my 7-inch wrist. This 41 millimeter case fits really nice. Now, I don't have it sized to my wrist or anything. You can see the thickness of 14 and 47 millimeters is going to sit just perfectly right in the center of my wrist. It is a substantial watch on the bracelet. I'm not exactly sure on the weight of this one, guys, but it does feel substantial. All Phoibos watches, their bracelets, everything they use, they feel heavy. They're just heavily done. These feel much heavier than any factory Seiko bracelet or anything like that, Citizen bracelet that I've ever felt before. You know, these are out of Hong Kong, and they use the best manufacturers around to put their watches together, and it definitely shows. One thing I want to tell you before we shut out the lights is retail price is going to be $360 on these, which I think for what you're getting, sapphire crystal, AR coating, the NH35 movement, just the uniqueness of this watch at under $400, it's really, really beautiful. Now, guys, like I said, get these while they're there. And if you use OFD10 at checkout, you get a $36 discount on this watch, which really brings it down to an incredible, incredible price. So let's dim the lights and check out the lume. All right, so the lights are down, but I do have light coming in through a back window, and my camera is super good at picking up any ambient light. I don't have curtains or blinds back there, but you'll get the gist. This watch, ooh, nice. Definitely got that blue BGW9 lume. Guys, look at that pop. I mean, that's impressive. I can't wait to get this watch sized here after the video and get it on my 7-inch wrist and wear it around for a few days. It's really cool. This watch is going to go over to Chris over at Marshall Time. Probably get it out to Scott at Watches Galore so he can check it out. But wow, check that out, guys. Just incredible pieces. Don't miss them while they're available, guys. Blue or green are going to be available mid-month. Get on their waiting list, whatever they have, their mailing list at the website, so you know when these are available, and buy it when you can. So, all right, guys, you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.